Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss most important concept, levels of management. From this concept you can learn meaning of levels of management, how many managerial levels involved in an organization, what are their powers and duties. Okay. So total organizations may be classified into two types, small organizations and large organizations. In small organizations, activities limited, workers limited. So just one or two managers, they can perform all entire managerial activities in small scale concerns. So what are managerial activities? Supervision, control, guidance, direction, motivation, etc., etc., etc. Just one or two managers, they can perform all managerial activities. There is no problem in case of small scale concerns. But in large scale concerns, activities more, workers more, troubles more, misunderstandings more. So that just one or two managers, they can't perform, they are not sufficient to carry out all managerial activities. Only one manager, he can't supervise, he can't control number of workers. So that large scale concerns generally maintain a series of managerial positions. The series of managerial positions from top to bottom. Involvement of the series of managerial positions from top to bottom is called levels of management. Clear? Involvement of the managers. Involvement of a number of managers from top to bottom is called levels of management. Several attempts have been made to classify managerial levels into different categories. Different management experts classified managerial levels into different categories. Among them, highly accepted and meaningful classification is given by famous management expert Bridge. He is famous management expert. He has given meaningful and highly accepted classification to the levels of management. He classified managerial levels into three categories: top level management, middle level management and lower level management. These three levels, managerial levels, we can shown like this. See here. This is three levels: top level management, middle level management and lower level management. How is it look, the small diagram levels of management? It looks like pyramid shape. Yes or no? So that levels of management is also called managerial pyramid. Don't forget, in exam they may ask, explain a brief account on levels of management or managerial pyramid. Both one and the same. It looks like pyramid shape. Now we shall discuss about who are top level managers, middle level managers and lower level managers. What are their powers and responsibilities? Okay, you have to remember just only three sentences. Who are top level managers or middle or lower level? What are the powers of top level, middle level managers, lower level managers? What are the responsibilities of these three levels? Clear? Who are top level managers? Top level managerial persons, just three cadres of the people: chairman, board of directors, CEO. Top level managerial persons: chairman, board of directors, CEO. Chairman is the owner of organization. He is the founder of organization. Board is constituted by the persons taken from outside. CEO is the permanent employee in the organization. He is appointed by board members. Along with these three cadres, managing director, assistant managing director, general manager assistant general manager. All these cadres, top level managerial persons. Okay, chairman, board of directors, CEO, MD, AMD, GM, AGM, top level management. Okay, next, who are middle level managers? Who are middle level managers? Large scale concerns, activity small. So number of departments exist in large scale concerns. Number of departments, several departments are common in large scale concerns. Production department, marketing department, sales department, purchase department, materials department, personnel department, finance department, etc. departments exist in large scale concerns. Every department, each and every department under the control of departmental head. Head name supervisor, head manager, supervisor manager, controller manager, guide manager, director manager. So every department, each and every department under the control of manager. If it is a production department head, production manager. Marketing department head, marketing manager. So production manager, marketing managers, finance manager, personnel manager, advertisement manager, purchase manager, sales manager, all departmental heads come under middle level. They are middle level managers. All departmental heads, middle level managers. Okay, next, lower level management. Lower level management, who are lower level managers? Just 4 cadres of the people, lower level managerial persons. Supervisors, foremen, accounts officers and sales officers. Supervisors, foremen, accounts officers, sales officers. Okay, please see here, to avoid empty space, any cadre, there is no rule you have to write only board of directors name or only chairman name or only CEO name. There is no compulsion. Based on your wish, you may fill any cadre. Okay, like this. Top management, you may write here, you may write as you wish. CEO, chief executive, CEO or board of directors or MD or GM, whatever it may be. So top level management. Middle level management, all departmental heads, middle level managers. Lower level management, supervisors, foremen, accounts officers, sales officers. Okay, so supervisors, lower level managers. So that lower level management is also called supervisory level. Supervisory level, lower level, bottom level, all are same meaning words. Clear? Next. So what are the powers of top level management? What are the responsibilities of top level management? Now we shall discuss about what are the powers and responsibilities of top level management. Okay, so what are the powers and responsibilities? Listen. Based on time period, plans are classified into 3 types: long term plans, middle term plans, short term plans. Okay, so 1 year, the plans which are made for 1 year, short term plans. Plans which are made for between 3 to 5 years, they are middle term plans. The plans which are made for above 5 years, long term plans. Okay, below 1 year plans, short term plans. 3 to 5 years plans, middle term plans. Above 5 year plans, long term plans. Top level managers have power. We are going to discuss powers and responsibilities of top level management. Top level managers have power to make long term plans. Only top level managers have power to make long term plans. Middle level managers have power to make middle term plans, 3 to 5 year plans. Lower level managers have power to make below 1 year plans. Okay, short term plans. Okay, Top level managers, they have power to make long term plans. Middle level managers have power to make middle term plans. Lower level managers have power to make short term plans. The decisions also classified into 3 types. Decisions, total decisions. At right time we have to take correct decision. Otherwise, success not possible. We may lose valuable opportunities. Okay, so decisions classified into 3 types. Strategic decisions, tactical decisions, operational decisions. Okay, strategic decisions, overall organization related decisions, very big decisions, strategic decisions. Okay, next, strategic decisions, tactical decisions. Tactical decisions, departmental decisions. Decisions related to department, tactical decisions. Decisions related to day-to-day activities, operational decisions. Top level managers have power to take strategic decisions. Only they have power to take very big decisions. Middle level managers have power to take tactical decisions. Lower level managers have power to take operational decisions. Okay, and top level managers, they have power to select the employees. Only top level managers have power to select the employees. Okay, and they have power to fix the salaries to the employees. They have power to transfer the employees. Only top level managers have power to transfer the employees. They have power to give memos. They have power to discharge the employees. Only they have power to remove the name of the employee from the payroll register. Okay, and top level managers have power, they have power to change the documents. Like as our constitution, Indian constitution, every organization has a constitution. Only top level managers have power to change the constitution. Top level managers have power to change the points in the constitution. They have power to change. And they have power, top level managers have power to supervise and control each and every activity of middle level managers. Top level managers subordinates middle level managers, middle level managers subordinates lower level managers, lower level managers subordinates workers. They have power to supervise and control each and every activity of middle level managers. Okay, all these are the powers of top level managers. Okay, even though they have number of powers, they should perform some responsibilities. So what are the responsibilities of top level management? What are the responsibilities? Supervisory role is played by top level managers. So they have responsibility to see the actual work is going on according to plans. This is the responsibility, most important responsibility of top level management, to see the actual work is going on according to plans. Okay, so they have responsibility, top level managers have responsibility to provide good guidance, good support to the middle level managers, to provide good missionaries to solve the problems of the middle level managers. They have responsibility. They have power to supervise and control each and every activity of middle level managers. They have responsibility to support middle level managers. They have responsibility to maintain good relations with other company top level managers, with other company board of directors, with other company CEOs, to maintain good relations with other company top level managers. And they have responsibility to the success and failure of the organization. They have responsibility to the success and failure. If organization got success, the success goes to, the credit goes to top level managers. If it got failure, the damage also goes to top level managers. They are the responsible person. Top level managers are the responsible person to show the progress, to achieve the goals of the organization. Top level management. These are the authorities and responsibilities of top level management. top level management, next level, middle level management. As the name indicates middle, this level is in between top level and lower level. This level is in between top level and lower level, so that this level is called middle level managers. All departmental heads, middle level managers. So what are the powers and duties of responsibilities of middle level management? So what are the powers middle level management? Okay, so middle level managers, they have power to participate in the activities of top level management. They have power to supervise and control each and every activity of lower level management. Middle level managers have power to supervise, control each and every activity of lower level managers. Why? Because they are the subordinates of middle level managers. Okay, so as the name indicates middle, they act as mediators between both the top level and lower level. As mediators, they collect the information from top level and transmit that information to lower level. Company policies, plans, procedures, schedules, budgets, they collect the information from top level and transmit that information to lower level. Similarly, they collect the information from middle level management and transmit that information to top level management. Their problems, their suggestions, their complaints, their workload, so on, so information, they collect that information from lower level management and transmit that information to top level management. So they act as mediators between both the top level and lower level. So employee selection is the function of top level management. This top level management. To give proper training to employees is the most important responsibility of middle level management. Okay, so middle level managers, they have responsibility to provide sufficient training to the lower level managers, to the workers also. Training is the responsibility of middle level managers. They have responsibility to maintain each and every departmental head responsibility to maintain good relations with other departmental heads. Why? Because without coordination of each and every among the workers, it is not possible to achieve organizational goals. So this is okay. And they have responsibility to assign tasks to the lower level managers. They have responsibility to provide good guidance, good support, good working environment, good machines, to provide good support to the lower level managers. Okay, these are the powers and responsibilities of middle level management. And the next, lower level management. Lower level management, this is the last level in the hierarchy of management, so that this level is also called bottom level. Okay, 4 cadres of the people come under lower level management. Supervisors, foremen, accounts officers, sales officers. So this level is also called supervisory level. Lower level management, bottom level management, they have power to take operational decisions. So that this level is also called operational level management. Supervisory level, all are the names of lower level management. Okay, lower level management, the next, workers, they directly link with workers. Okay, listen once: top level management, middle level management, lower level management, workers. So lower level managers act as mediators between middle level management and workers. As mediators, they collect the information from middle level management, transmit that information to workers. Similarly, okay, similarly they collect the information from lower level management and transmit that information to middle level management. Okay, so lower level managers, they have power to supervise and control each and every activity of workers. They have power to supervise and control each and every activity of workers, and they are the responsible person to assign tasks to the workers, to solve the problems of the workers, to motivate the workers, to provide good working environment. All these are the responsibilities of lower level managers. Okay, so this is the levels of management: top level, middle level, lower level management. These are the powers and responsibilities of levels of management. Okay, students, next class I will explain one more concept. Okay.